Fiduciary duty for advisors in life insurance, putting clients' interests first. In this ever changing reality we now find ourselves in, now is not the time to take liberties when it comes to providing the right financial or insurance advice. Face it, make it, just don't fake it. The age old saying of fake it till you make it just doesn't work anymore. We don't just have a responsibility, we have a responsibility to do it well, to be authentic, let alone the risk of losing credibility and sabotaging personal success. It's not worth it. As advisors, we must instead take ownership of our personal and professional development in the advice we give. How? By finding our way realistically and honestly, which may come with some hard lessons, and by keeping current. This will bring the confidence and encouragement we so desire, not only in ourselves, but for the people we support. What is a fiduciary and why does it matter? A fiduciary is a person who acts on behalf of another person or persons and holds an ethical relationship of trust, loyalty, value, service with open communication to recommend the best option for the satisfaction of one or more other persons. In such a relationship, he or she puts your best interest first rather than serving their own interests. Typically, a fiduciary takes care of money or other assets for another person. What are fiduciary duties? A fiduciary duty is the highest standard of care in equity or law, at a level higher than that trodden by the crowd. And the distinguishing or overriding duty of a fiduciary is the obligation of undivided loyalty. Must act with good faith, care, and loyalty. To develop trust among our customers, a fiduciary is expected to be extremely loyal to the person to whom he owes the duty. That is the principle, such that there must be no conflict between the fiduciary and the principal, and they must not profit from their position without knowledge and consent. Please note, suitability standard for life insurance advisors. Although the two terms may sound similar, there is a difference between suitability and fiduciary. A life insurance advisor in India follows suitability standard and represents the interest of the insurance company, which requires that a life insurance advisor makes recommendations that are suitable based on a client's personal situation and doesn't have any fiduciary responsibility towards the client. However, life insurance advisors also have to abide by a code of conduct laid down by both IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, and the insurance companies they represent. As a life insurance advisor, even though I follow suitability standard, I want to take this opportunity for taking the fiduciary oath. I will always put my clients' best interests first, to act with prudence, with skill, care, diligence, and good judgment of a professional. I will not mislead clients, will be transparent and provide full and fair disclosure of all important facts. I will avoid conflicts of interest, will fully disclose and fairly manage in my client's favor any unavoidable conflicts. Trust, a life insurance advisor's most important asset, as quoted by Stephen Covey. Trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. A truly amazing financial advisor is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget. In a strong effort to increase transparency and curb mis-selling of life insurance policies, IRDAI has directed insurers to mandatorily issue benefit illustrations based on two different assumed rates of return as per a prescribed format. The call center is serving as an inexpensive, swift, and simple method of registering complaints, establishing their status, and escalating them to IRDAI. Before I conclude, financial planning is about more than just good advice or investment returns. It's about providing guidance that you can trust. And as quoted by Ray Kroc, the more I help others to succeed, the more I succeed. We commit to delivering the services we offer without compromise or deception. It is our responsibility to empower those we advise and ourselves through our expertise. We understand the importance of maintaining trust, preserving relationships, and safeguarding our reputation by not misrepresenting our abilities. Ultimately, our fulfillment lies in supporting the people we serve. May the force of legal and ethical obligation be with you. Please go through the description for the sources for this presentation. I've shared the link to my next presentation, Why is it vital to use life insurance advisors, at the end of this presentation. And do not forget to check out the playlist for more presentations. If there is something to gain and nothing to lose by asking, by all means ask. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. I sincerely appreciate it. Namaste.